What's going on, guys? Quick video. This is not financial advice. I want to talk about the bets and the betting odds, the favorites. There's two main events tonight that's happening. You got Jones versus Gane, UFC, and you got Hurd versus Resendiz in boxing. If you like to bet, this is not financial advice, but let's talk about the betting and the betting odds. So, let's start with boxing. Since I'm more familiar with the boxing, I'm going to start with boxing. So, you got Hurd versus Resendiz, right? Jared Hurd is the favorite to win the fight. So, he's a minus 470. I hope I'm saying that right. Minus 470. I don't know if it's called negative 470, but he's a minus 470. I'm in a state where I can't bet. I'm in Missouri. So I don't really place bets. I have to drive to Kansas to place these bets. That's why I'm not familiar with the terminologies, but I know the odds and the favorites. So he's a negative 470, meaning I believe that's if you put down 470 to win $100. Resendiz is a positive 360. So if you bet $100 on him and he wins, you get 360. So you put down 470 for Hurd to win $100. You put down $100 for Resendiz, you get 360, right? Okay, so they got the go to distance bet. It's favorite to go to distance, a negative 175. So you put down 175 to win $100. That's to go to distance. Total rounds, over and under. You got over 8.5 rounds is a negative 240. You put down the 240, you win $100, right? So how I would bet it. This is not financial advice. Yes, Jared's a favorite. But to me, you don't know who's going to win, right? Anybody can win the fight, right? Anybody can win. So, I don't think there's going to be a knockout this fight. So, I would bet the distance. I wouldn't bet on the opponent. I'm just talking, if this is your first time betting, you can bet on whoever you want to bet. This is not financial advice. You can bet on Jared Hurd, but you put up the 470 and you lose that money, you're going to feel a certain way. So, but if you put up $100, for Resendiz, you want to go with the underdog, you lose $100, it's not so bad. So to just eliminate that, you bet the distance, right? You put up the 175, go to distance to win $100. Over 8.5 rounds, you put up the 240 to win $100. So you can buy multiple, you know what I'm saying? You can put $1,000 saying, I think it's going to go to distance, right? And then you can probably get, what's 1,000 divided by 175, and then you get that times the $100, right? So the safest bet would be the distance bet. Not betting on the opponent, just bet that the fight's gonna go to distance. That's how I would bet it. I would bet the 175. I would put the 175 up to get $100. If I'm feeling frisky, I would put up that times whatever, right? Okay, so now let's get to the UFC. Jon Jones is favorite. Jon Jones is favorite to win. He is negative 175. So you put up the 175, you win $100. Gane is a plus 120. No, he's a plus 150. Plus 150. So you put in $100. If he wins, you get the 150, right? Same thing with the boxing. So how I would bet it. Jones is the favorite to win. I would bet on Jones to win. Now, in the first fight, I said I wouldn't bet on the boxers just because the spread was too far. This one, not so bad. I would bet the 175 on Jones to get the $100. And then they have the rounds. Over 4.5 rounds, 150. Right? You put up 150 to get $100. Under the 4.5 rounds, you put in $100, you get the 120. Now, you could straddle this. You can bet on Jones to win and bet over the 4.5 rounds. If Jones loses on the cards, you'll lose the 175. But if it goes to over 4.5 rounds and you bet it, the one, you essentially almost break even, if that makes sense. I know it's confusing as hell. So if you want to play it safe, bet. I don't think it's going to be a knockout. It could. I don't think it is, though. I think it's going to go to distance. This ain't financial advice. It could get more than likely, it's probably going to go to distance. He hasn't fought in a while. He could get a knockout, right? I think it might go to distance. So you could bet Jones. And then, right, because you got Jones is negative 175. You put the 175, you get 100. Gane is plus 150. Put 100, you get the 150. Who do you think gonna win? You think Jones gonna win? Put the 175 down. You think it's gonna go over 4.5 rounds? Put the 150 in to get 100 bucks. You think it's gonna go under 4.5 rounds? Put 100 bucks in, you get the 120. So if you think Jones is gonna win by knockout, put the 175 in and put the 100 in. So you put 275 in. You walk away with 200 bucks. You can do it like that. Hope this is not confusing. You can rewind it. You can pause it what I'm saying. Let me know what y'all think. Who y'all got, who you voting for, or who you betting on.